Radical Enfranchisement in the Jury Room and Public Life. Written by Sonali Chakravarti. Published by the University of Chicago Press. Introduction. In the final scene of 12 Angry Men, Henry Fonda's character, the holdout juror who initially voices doubt about the murder charge and whose perspective triumphs in the end, is leaving the courthouse when he is approached by another juror. The juror asks him, "What's your name?" "Davis," he responds. "My name's McCardle." The two part ways and slip into the streetscape. The credits roll. Throughout the film, the men have been identified only by their juror numbers, and, while morsels of personal information about jobs, families, and baseball teams have emerged, the two are essentially strangers. The moment when their identities are revealed seems largely insignificant. There is not a sense that they will become friends, but it highlights the jury room as a location distinct from all others we share with strangers, in the capacities of judgment it demands, the solidarity that is possible, and the ethical weight of the task. Occupying the role of the juror requires a sharp break from the conventional ways one identifies oneself, beginning with one's name, and it should be seen as an opportunity to exercise an enhanced skill of judgment that includes taking responsibility for the treatment of fellow citizens and neighbors in a democracy. The current model for jury service is inadequate for this task, which requires a more focused and sophisticated form of civic education. Juries have been at the center of some of the most emotionally charged moments of recent political life. In 2013, some Americans were outraged at the acquittal of George Zimmerman by a Florida jury for the shooting of Trayvon Martin. The outrage resurfaced with the 2014 decisions of two grand juries that did not indict police officers for the killings of unarmed black men. In this climate, juries and their capacity for legitimate decision-making have been under great scrutiny. These events have made it seem that the jury is both too powerful, when jurors fail to punish racially motivated violence, and too weak, completing a process that is rigged for or against certain defendants prior to the trial. This book suggests that the jury could be a forward-looking institution that nurtures the best democratic instincts of citizens, but this would require a change in education regarding the skills cultivated before and through the process of a trial. Being a juror, perhaps counterintuitively, can guide citizens in how to be thoughtful rule breakers by changing their relationship to their own biases and by making options for collective action salient. To those who are concerned that all this attention to the jury is misplaced because only a fraction of cases result in a jury trial, with the vast majority resolved through a guilty plea, I say, why care about love? Juries, too, are fleeting and rare, but this only highlights their outsized importance in the legitimacy of the criminal justice system. The question.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?